Thank you. Father Saji Joseph will now offer the invocation.
My dear friends, in the next few moments, in the silence of our heart, let us encounter that infinite wisdom and transcendent reality that we all call God, who alone can give us that everlasting joy, happiness, peace we all search for and want to experience in our life. Let us open now our hearts and minds in grateful prayer for all creation, for all people, for all those who are with Salve Regina University, and most especially for those whom we come to recognize and honor this day. Most sacred and holy God, we are moved by reverence and gratitude as your infinite goodness gathers us here today to rejoice in the achievements of our gifted young people. In your presence, the faculty and the staff of their alma mater congratulate them and their beloved parents for having accepted with diligence and scholarship the treasures of learning, skill, and experience set before them by their chosen university. We, their elders, their mentors, and their parents, happily look forward to their becoming the comfort and strength of our advancing years. We admire the wisdom, prudence they brought to their task of learning and wisdom of the university. We eagerly await the opportunity to cheer them on as they prepare to set forth on the challenging responsibility of building their lives and of making their way in the world. Inspired by the joyous occasion the years of scholarly effort have made possible, we are glad to share with them the ideal that human life is a vocation to communicate their happiness, and that individual achievement is always and intrinsically a social treasure. We experience with them on this joyful day the truth that solitary goodness, lonely labor, and toil never remain alone, but become the basis that meeting of hearts, which is truly in the interest of the soul and interpersonal fusion. Acknowledging, dear Lord of all, that in you we live and have our being, we humbly petition you to grant ongoing graces of faith, hope, and charity, of prudence and justice, of fortitude and temperance to these wonderful young people. We ask you to grant all those you have gathered here the graces of many years of shared companionship and love, so one day we may all be gathered in your presence for a shared eternity of achievement, everlasting joy, and pure love. Amen. Please be seated.
Dr. Scott Zeman, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, will convene the Honors and Awards ceremony.
Good morning. President Garrity, members of the Platform Party, Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, staff, and administrators, honored students, proud parents, friends, and esteemed guests, it is my pleasure to convene the 2016 Honors and Awards ceremony of Salve Regina University. We assemble today to recognize students who, through their academic performance and service to others, have exemplified their commitment to the ideals of Salve Regina University. To honor their individual achievements, I hereby authorize the presentation of the awards.
Dr. Barbara Lamonaco, Vice President for Student Affairs, and Mr. Malcolm Smith, Dean of Students and Associate Vice President for Student Affairs, will present the Campus Leadership and Student Service Awards. I ask students receiving these awards to approach the stage from your left as soon as you hear your name and to proceed off stage to your right after receiving your award.
Each year, the university recognizes those students who have contributed to the university community in an exemplary fashion. The Peter Antone Campus Leadership and Student Service Senior Award is given to students recognized by their peers, the faculty, and the administration as outstanding contributors to the quality of campus life at the university. This year's award is presented to 3 recipients. They are Derek Sarfodarko, Wilmaris Soto, and Tara Stanzione. Derek Sarfodarko is a well-rounded student who has taken advantage of every aspect of the university community, academic, athletic, social, and spiritual, and is an absolute model of what one would expect from a student leader and mentor. From the day Derek entered the university, his service to Salve Regina community has been exemplary. A financial management major with a minor in business administration, in addition to being a varsity football player, Derek is bright and hardworking. He understands the importance of serving on committees and being dedicated to a team. During his tenure at Salve, he participated as the academic liaison for the Student Athlete Advisory Committee and was co-founder and president of the Men in Action Male Leadership Group. A volunteer flag football coach at a local middle school, and a 4-year volunteer at the Special Olympics, Derek's dedication to Salve Regina and to each of his endeavors is truly commendable. His peers see him as a leader and a role model. He was honored as a member of the New England Football Conference All-Academic Team for the past 2 years and was recently inducted into Sigma Beta Delta and the Accounting Honorary Society. We thank Derek for his contributions and wish him well. Congratulations, Derek. There are few students more deserving than Wilmaris Soto for this very important honor. A social work major, Wilmaris is a demonstrated leader who has served the entire campus community tirelessly. She is a caring and mature young woman who is very dependable and organized. A person of high moral and ethical standards, Wilmaris is a good team player as well as a very capable independent worker. Wilmaris' service within the university community extends from her active participation and leadership roles in student activities to her substantial contributions at open houses and Connections Day, where she talked to prospective students about the quality of an SRU education. Co-president of the Social Work Club, founding co-president of Students for Mercy Club, secretary and public relations officer for the club Groups Inspired for Today, a 3-year participant in the Service Plunge, and co-chair of the Social Work Department's 4th Annual Day of Community Service on Aquidneck Island. Her dedication to social justice is admirable. She has demonstrated on many occasions her commitment to the mission of the university. We thank Wilmaris for all her contributions to campus life. Congratulations, Wilmaris. Congratulations. Tara Stanzione is a most worthy recipient of the Campus Leadership and Student Service Award. A communications major with a minor in creative writing, Tara is an exemplary student. Editor-in-chief of Willow Literary Magazine, co-editor-in-chief of Mosaic, vice president of the English Guild, member of the University Choir and Madrigals Choir, and a resident assistant for the past 3 years, her many contributions to Salve Regina University are truly commendable. A member of Sigma Phi Sigma, Sigma Tau Delta, and Delta Epsilon Sigma, Tara is highly involved with the English department, where she has been instrumental in bringing speakers to campus, hosting campus-wide events, and keeping the English Guild up and running. Tara is an amazing young woman who's going to be a fantastic representative of Salve in her future endeavors. We applaud Tara for her efforts. Congratulations. The following students were previously acknowledged at the Student Affairs Honors Dinner for their leadership in co-curricular clubs and organizations. I ask that the students stand and remain standing at their seats as their names are called. Please hold your applause until all names have been read. Accounting and Finance Club, Nicole Padronostro. Administration of Justice Club, Jenna Plowski. American Marketing Association, Jessica Martina. Art and Art History Guild, Hope Foster. Council for Exceptional Children, Brooke Binder. English Guild, Sophia Diaz. Environmental Club, Emily Enoch and Maria Smith. Female Empowerment Organization, Janelia John. Group Inspired for Today, Sarah Lavallee and Desiree Peterson. Mosaic News, Tara Stanzione and Kristen Wilinkowitz. Multicultural Student Organization, Berlinice Castillo and Tanis Neal. Philosophy Club, Brandon Harrington. Psychology Club, Brandon DiGiacomo and Michaela St. Jean. Renewal Bible Study, Matthew Brady. Salve Music Ensembles Club, Savannah Rapucci. Salve Surf Club, Alexandra Deptula. Seahawk Down, Amelia Mason. Social Work Club, Kathleen Blaise and Wilmara Soto. Spanish Club, Juan Roldan. Special Olympics, Daniel Ives. SRU Dance, Jenna Hood and Alexis Stewart. Stage Fright, Jennifer Sartanowitz and Bridget Sawyer. Student Education Association, Brenna Willard. Student Nurse Organization, Carissa Finnegan. Willow Literary Journal, Tara Stanzione. Please join me in congratulating these students on their Student Club and Organization Awards. Members of the senior class who served during their tenure at Salve as members of the executive branch of the Student Government Association receive a red cord in recognition of their commitment to leadership and service. This year, we recognize Sean Garrity, Treasurer. Congratulations. Alexis Pike and Joseph Pate are this year's recipients of the Christopher Kiernan Student Athlete Award. The Christopher Kiernan Student Athlete Award, named after beloved faculty and administrator Christopher Kiernan, is presented annually to the male and female graduating senior student athletes with the highest cumulative grade point average. We wish Alexis and Joseph success in their future endeavors. Congratulations.
Dr. Scott Zeman, Provost, will present the academic awards. I ask students receiving awards to approach the stage from your left as soon as you hear your name and to proceed off stage to your right after receiving your award. Awards will now be presented to those nominees of the class of 2016 who have distinguished themselves academically, participated in departmental activities, and gained the recommendations of their respective departments. The department chairs or designated faculty members from the department will present to Dr. Zeman, Provost, those to be honored with departmental awards. Mr. David Smith will present the Dr. James Farrington Award to Amanda Bailey.
The Department of Administration of Justice faculty unanimously selected Amanda T. Bailey as the 2016 recipient of the James Farrington Award. As a freshman, Ms. Bailey earned our respect and attention for maturity and confidence that was evident through her leadership and focus. Amanda has earned this award of distinction in part because of her near-perfect 3.95 grade point average. Ms. Bailey also took her talents and motivation from the classroom to the Academic Center of Excellence, where she worked as a writing counselor and subject matter tutor. Younger students benefited from her kind and supportive nature. Don't be misled by this first impression of a bookish and easygoing student. Ms. Bailey is respected by her peers on the athletic fields as well. The compassion for others as a tutor is channeled into a competitive fire with the women's rugby club at Salve. She was elected by her teammates as their club president. Not afraid to get into a scrum on or off the field, Ms. Bailey has chosen law as her profession. She was sought after in numerous internships and most recently worked for local attorney Craig Hine, who is also a Salve alum. When Attorney Hine and others contact the department for an intern, they ask for another Amanda Bailey. There is no greater honor than the respect of other practitioners in your chosen profession and from those who you represent. Amanda Bailey has been accepted to the New England School of Law with a full scholarship. Dr. Farrington will be proud to see Ms. Bailey follow in his footsteps on a path to justice in the Mercy tradition. Congratulations, Amanda.
Throughout her career at the university, Jordan Thuman has been recognized by the Department of Art and Art History for her singular talent as a painter. While completing her major in studio art with a concentration in painting, Jordan won Best in Show at the annual Best of Salve Students Show 2 times, received the annual Endowed Art Scholarship 2 times, and collaborated on a diversity mural for the Center of Student Development. Her leadership of the Art and Art History Guild as co-president helped bring about the recent highly successful art auction. Her close collaboration and hard work on this project with her fellow art majors makes Jordan an outstanding role model for younger students in the department. Jordan has also shared her artistic talent with the community by teaching an after-school class at the Pell School in Newport and tutoring 2 high school students in painting. She plans to continue her current efforts to become proficient at figure painting for another year before ultimately enrolling in a Master of Fine Arts program. Congratulations, Jordan. Dr. Stephen Symington will present the Biology and Biomedical Science Award to Megan Sylvia, the Leo Batari Jr. Research Award to Rhiannon Morrissey and Kristen McDermott, and the John X. Cairns Microbiology Award to Lauren Hartnett.
Megan Sylvia is a native of Westerly, Rhode Island. She started working in the laboratory of Dr. J.D. Swanson at the beginning of her sophomore year. Her natural curiosity and keen intellect has allowed her to work on a variety of research projects in the lab. She is clearly her happiest when with a pipette in her hand, designing new experiments. In the time in the lab, she has worked on a number of different projects, presented her work at a number of different national and international conferences. These projects have included DNA fingerprinting of blackberries, varieties to help international licensing rights, genetic transformation of blackberries, understanding new plant growth regulators for cell division in plant tissues, and analyzing transcriptomic data to better understand natural algal blooms in the Narragansett Bay. And she did all this while maintaining one of the highest GPAs our department has seen in any recent year. Her natural aptitude and hard work has paid off. After applying and receiving full scholarships to attain her PhD at more than 10 different schools, she has decided to accept the position at the Huck Institute of Integrated Biosciences program with a specialization in plant biology at the Pennsylvania State University. This is the #1 plant biology program in the country, and she will mix her intellect with some of the best minds in neurosciences, bioinformatics, genetics, cell biologists, and plant biology. We wish her the best. She has a bright future ahead. Rhiannon Morrissey is a native of Brockton, Mass. She has also worked in the laboratory with Dr. J.D. Swanson and his collaborators since she was a freshman. You've grown up, huh, Rhiannon? Rhiannon was originally selected as a Rhode Island Embrace Summer Research Fellow at the Brown Institute of Gastroenterology training program when she was a freshman working for Dr. Stephen Moss. Her project entailed the extraction of proteins from stomach cancer cells, and her work contributed resulted in her first peer-reviewed publication in a journal called Cancer Letters. From there, she was hooked in research. She worked for her next 3 years as often as she could investigating human stomach cancer cells and the nature of how natural plant compounds could have the potential to treat this awful disease. Sometimes this required work in the lab at all hours of the day, weekends, summers. Any time that she could work, she was in the lab. Her hard work has resulted in her co-authoring an additional 2 papers that are peer-reviewed. She has also presented her work at a number of conferences, and a recent work she has won the Best Undergraduate Presentation at the 2015 Northeast Undergraduate Research and Development Conference. She has been an incredible role model for the Swanson Lab and the bio department. She's taught her students she's helped to mentor students to be an undergraduate research scientist. Her unwavering enthusiasm made her a pleasure to work with and will serve her well in the future. We are very proud of her and eagerly anticipate her next steps after Salve Regina. Kristen Leigh McDermott was not but 2 weeks into her freshman year before she joined the Autumn Migratory Bird Banding Station along Bailey's Brook in Middletown, working with Dr. Jameson Chase. Every Tuesday and Thursday morning before dawn through October, Kristen would join a team opening nets, safely extracting, banding, and releasing birds. She became so proficient with her bird banding skills, including identifying birds and species and by age and sex, that Kristen became a leader of the bird banding station for the next 3 years. Her skills in bird banding led Kristen to a summer research position with the Missouri Ozark Forest Ecosystem Project as part of a long-term biodiversity study, from which Kristen displayed her senior thesis, Wood Thrush, Breeding Habits, Use and Evaluation of Population Health in Southern Missouri. With strong field ecological skills in her toolbox, Kristen spent the winter break of 2014 and 2015 in the Nicola Peninsula Avian Research Station in Costa Rica, studying migratory hummingbirds in a variety of tropical habitats. Afraid that she was getting too specialized in avian ecology, Kristen switched gears in 2015 and joined the National Science Foundation Tri-State Regional Study of Large-Scale Climatic Patterns on Coastal Wetlands. During the summer of 2015, she became quickly skilled at identifying macroinvertebrates and embedding the ecological assessment with chemical and physical assessments of water quality using tools she learned in her GIS course with Dr. John Marcoux. During her undergraduate career, Kristen has presented her results at 3 different studies at 2 regional and 2 international conferences. Currently, Kristen is working as an intern in the Conservation Biology Department at Roger Williams Park Zoo, organizing citizen scientists with Natural Frog Watch campaign. After graduation, Kristen plans to attend graduate school to continue her professional studies in conservation science. Congratulations, Kristen. The John X. Kieran's Microbiology Award goes to Lauren Hartnett. Over the past 4 years, Lauren has worked very tirelessly behind the scenes to train as a medical technologist. Her thesis entitled Using Genetically Modified Bacteria as Vectors for Cancer Therapies illustrated her in-depth and diverse training in microbiology, physiology, genetics, and clinical lab science. Lauren has regularly shown great attention to detail, diligence, and strong technical and analytical skills. When one is sick, you will be in good, dependable care if you go to Lauren. These skills will serve her well as she continues to train in the medical technology program at Our Lady of Fatima Hospital in Providence this upcoming July. Congratulations, Lauren.
Dr. Susan Metchwitz will present the awards for chemistry. The Departmental Award in Chemistry and the Rhode Island section of the American Chemistry Society Award are both presented to Thomas Strasensky. The American Institute of Chemists Outstanding Chemistry Student of the Year Award is presented to Mark Grant.
Each year, the Chemistry Department recognizes our outstanding chemistry graduates with 3 awards. The first award, the Annual Chemistry Department Award, is given to the graduating chemistry major with the highest overall GPA. This is Thomas Strasensky, and it turns out he's actually receiving the second award, the Rhode Island section of the American Chemical Society Award. And this award is given to an outstanding student from each of the state's bachelor's degree granting programs in chemistry who has shown remarkable achievement, ability, leadership, and character. Thomas Strasensky is one of those talented students that come along only once in a great while. He has spent the past 3 years conducting research under the mentorship of Dr. Bernard Bungay, and his thesis is titled Ultrasensitive Detection of Cancer Biomarkers in Serum Utilizing Electro-Generated Chemiluminescence. He has demonstrated his leadership and academic rigor by making significant progress on his challenging research project while consistently maintaining a sterling performance in all of his courses. Thomas has also been an invaluable tutor for the chemistry department and has served as the president of Salve's Chemistry Club over the past year. We have no doubt that Thomas will excel in his future endeavors, and he will be greatly missed. Congratulations, Thomas. The third award is the 2016 American Institute of Chemists Award. The American Institute of Chemists annually awards certificates of achievement to senior undergraduate students in the fields of chemistry, biochemistry, and chemical engineering who demonstrate an outstanding record of achievement in their courses and research. So we are pleased to present this award to Mark Grande. Mark Grande has been a dedicated chemistry student and a talented ceramic sculpture artist during his time here at Salve Regina. For the past 2 years, Mark has been a Rhode Island INBRE Research Fellow, conducting research in the laboratory under my guidance. He has been invaluable to me while helping to keep my lab organized and training new research students. He has presented his research, which focuses on antibiotic resistance and designing and synthesizing molecules that can disrupt the behavior of pathogenic bacteria at several regional conferences. His thesis is titled Synthesis and Quorum Sensing Activity of Formalin and Derivatives. Mark's future plans involve combining his passions for chemistry and ceramics as he pursues a PhD in materials science and engineering at Alfred University in New York. We wish Mark much success embarking on this exciting new area of research, and he too will be greatly missed. Congratulations, Mark.
Mr. Mark Ho will present the Business Studies Department's awards to Brittany Dunbar, Caitlin Bove, Sarah Burkhofer, Angelina Todaro, Samuel Valentine, Bridget Sawyer, Brittany Melanson, Andrew Carson, and Cheyenne Boyd.
I guess I'm going to be up here for a while, huh? Our first award is the Ronald Atkins Award for Business Studies and Economics. We're pleased to award this year's award to Brittany Dunbar. Brittany's a double major in both business administration and also global business and economics. Her passion for the international studies is showcased by her study abroad experience in Shanghai, China. While there, Brittany also completed an internship, took part in a week-long community service trip to Qingdao, which took me a while to figure out, China, where she taught American customs to underprivileged children and renovated the house of an impoverished family. We admire the spark that she brings to our classrooms, the creativity and problem solving, and most importantly, the leadership that she's demonstrated in group activities. She's a natural leader and will quickly let everyone know just how good she really is. Congratulations. Our second award deals with accounting, and it's awarded to Caitlin Bowe. This young lady truly deserves the recognition not only for her impressive academic achievements, but also for her ability to accomplish these under some very difficult personal challenges. Caitlin's passion for learning and determination to consistently achieve high goals that she sets for herself is an inspiration to really all of us. She's earned the highest overall GPA in the Department of Business Studies and Economics, and also a perfect 4.0 in her accounting classes. I've been around here a long time, and I don't think I've ever seen that. Caitlin was a recipient of the Rhode Island Society of Certified Public Accountants honorary scholarships. She's been elected to the IMA Accounting Honor Society and also Sigma Beta Delta Honor Society. She's accomplished all this while raising two wonderful sons, working long hours to support her family. Her intelligence, her drive, her determination will serve her well as she pursues her careers, first to complete her MBA here at Salve, and then to become a certified public accountant. Congratulations. Our next award is a marketing award, the Anthony Vattalaro Memorial Award. We're pleased to present this award to Sarah Burkhofer. Articulate, dedicated, dependable, reliable, responsible. Really, there's only a few of the words that describe her. She's been elected to Sigma Beta Delta, the International Honor Business Society, the Delta Epsilon Sigma National Scholastic Honor Society, Alpha Mu Alpha, the Marketing Honor Society. She's clearly proven her excellence in the academic world. She acted as an information technology intern at St. Michael's Country Day School here in Newport, where she created an award-winning video for the nationwide Inventables contest. She also shows her creativity and passion with her dedication to Salve's theater arts and their productions. She's pursuing her MBA here at Salve. She has a very, very bright future, and we all know she's going to do wonderful things. Our next award is the Outstanding Student in Business Administration Award. This one goes to Angelina Todaro. Angelina is a Pell Honors Scholar, a member of Delta Epsilon Sigma Honor Society, Sigma Beta Delta International Business Honor Society. In addition to being a wonderful student, she is held in very high regard throughout this university, both by the faculty and also by her peers. She brings enthusiasm and energy to everything that she does. She's a role model for many of us in the business department. She was also a member of Salve Regina's sailing team and also the symphony orchestra. Angelina is going to continue her studies with us. We're not going to lose her quite yet. She's going to be involved with our MBA program. Congratulations. Our next award is the Captain Michael Dasovich Memorial Award in Management. This one goes to Samuel Valentine. His academic achievement, leadership, and promotion of Salve's mission is unmatched. Sam is a double major, both in finance and marketing, and a double minor in accounting and business administration. An ambitious, dedicated, and motivated student, Sam demonstrates an energetic and hardworking spirit and accomplishes whatever goals he sets for himself. He's completed, believe it or not, 4 internships in the marine industry, is an active member of the Accounting and Finance Club, and represented Salve down in New Orleans at the American Marketing Association's collegiate competition, where he received an award for market planning and became sales certified. Sam is a true leader who inspires through his genuine concern for others. Congratulations, my friend. Our next award is the Dr. and Mrs. William Burrell Award in Economics. Bridget Sawyer is this year's recipient for outstanding work in the field of economics. A friendly, outgoing, diligent student, Bridget has maintained high academic record while pursuing a double major, both in economics and political science. Bridget is also a member of Sigma Beta Delta, the International Business Society. She spent the next year as a paralegal, this coming year, should be a paralegal, and she plans to pursue a career in law. Congratulations. Our next award is the Judith A. Keenan Memorial Award for Excellence in Business Education. This year, Brittany Melanson has achieved academic excellence both as a Pell Honor student, majoring in accounting with minors in philosophy and business administration. She's been elected to the Sigma Beta Delta Honor Society, the IMA Accounting Honor Society, Delta Epsilon Sigma National Scholastic Honor Society. I'm going to have to study my Latin here. Phi Sigma Tau National Philosophy Honor Society. She's also a Salve Regina Scholar and has received Salve Regina's Outstanding Community Leadership Award. Brittany is one of those few that are truly a natural leader, earning the respect and admiration of both faculty as well as students alike. In addition to volunteering for many worthy organizations, she serves as president of the Accounting and Finance Club, and her multifaceted abilities earned her a competitive internship at the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, where she will now be employed. Congratulations. Financial Management Award. Andrew Farquharson is a driven and exceptional young man. He demonstrates seriousness of purpose, noteworthy accomplishments in his personal life and his academic pursuits. He's demonstrated strong writing, analytical, and critical thinking skills. Andrew also possesses noteworthy leadership and team-building abilities. Andrew is a military veteran who served our country honorably, including a tour in Iraq. Andrew wrote for Salve's Report from Newport, a publication that recounted his very unique story from last year. Andrew was recently inducted into Sigma Beta Delta, the International Honor Society. Andrew is a key member of the pilot workshop that dealt with creating brokerage accounts and doing investments. That has now led to a campus-wide investment club and very shortly a course unto its own. Congratulations, my friend. One more. It gives me great pleasure in this particular case to announce the 2016 Department Award in the study of global business and economics to Cheyenne Boyd. Nicknamed the Little One, which I never had the courage to call her, by the way. She's truly proven that great things come in little packages. An outstanding student athlete in Salve's women's ice hockey program for 4 years, Cheyenne was recently awarded the 2016 Coaches Award in recognition of excelling beyond expectations in her team position. In addition to being a Pell Scholar, she's also a triple major which is extremely difficult, but she did it. Cheyenne is not just a student and not just going to go great places in the future. One of the things that we always like to kid her about is she also has an absolute love for flying. She's well on her way to becoming a commercial pilot, and I can't wait until the day that I'm sitting in a passenger seat and I hear from the cockpit, "This is Cheyenne Boyd." Congratulations, kiddo.
Dr. Elizabeth McAuliffe will present the Education Department Awards to Alexis Pike, Brooke Binder, Mallory Shields, and Marissa Rothwell.
Aware that current educational research encourages teachers to use culturally responsive teaching strategies, Alexis Pike, stellar scholar athlete on the soccer field, double major in elementary and special education, consistently used these practices with her students to ensure that they had the opportunity to grow academically and socially. Alexis is skilled in interacting not only with her students, but also with their families. Alexis, you join the hundreds of Salve Regina University alumni who in their professional life as teachers or administrators witness to the Salve Regina University mission. We wish you much success in your personal and professional endeavors as we thank you for enriching the lives of your professors, your classmates, and the students you served while part of our community. Congratulations. To call Brooke Binder a Renaissance woman is an attempt to acknowledge the breadth of accomplishments this young woman has achieved during her 4 years at Salve Regina University. Summa cum laude graduate, early childhood major and special education minor, president of the Council for Exceptional Children, vice president of the Student Education Association, volunteer at Baby Steps, and in Nicaragua working at Mustard Seed Community. Brooke will be an exemplar of Salve's mission and someone who ignites that mission spirit in others. We wish Brooke well as she begins a new adventure teaching children in Maryland schools. Congratulations, Brooke. Mallory Shields, double major in biology and secondary education, showcases her passion for science, creative instruction, and integration of technology in the classroom where she shares her insights with her students. Enter Mallory's classroom and you'll witness students deep in discussion, trying to solve the problems she has posed. The teachers in the field have consistently praised Mallory's attention to detail, ability to vary instruction to accommodate different cognitive levels, and her kindness with all students. Mallory's commitment to Save the Bay and to the students at the Alton Jones campus demonstrate her ability to bring to life the Salve Regina University mission. Congratulations, Mallory. We look forward to working with you as colleagues in the important work of education, the most important work on the planet. Marissa Rothwell, double major, elementary education, special education, conducted a data analysis impact on student learning project where she created both a primary academic target in mathematics and a secondary communication target for one of her students. Marissa created a research-based intervention grounded on data analysis linked to the student's individualized education plan. Likewise, Marissa has enhanced students' learning opportunities through service learning and technology at both the Martin Luther King Center and Boys and Girls Clubs, where she used 3D technology applications in mathematics and engineering. Congratulations, Marissa. You will make a difference in your students' lives.
Dr. Jen McClanahan will present the English Department Awards to Tara Stanzione, Elena Sweet, and Sophia Diaz.
The first winner of the Communication Studies Award is Tara Stanzione. In addition to being a stellar communications student, Tara Stanzione has done an impressive job as co-editor-in-chief of Mosaic Student Newspaper, editor of the Willow Literary Magazine, vice president of the English Guild, and resident advisor par excellence. She has enriched the classroom and the campus with her presence, which makes her next pursuit, a position as Residence Hall Director and Master's Candidate in Higher Education Counseling at Providence College, a perfect fit. Congratulations, Tara. The second winner of the Communication Studies Award is Elena Sweet. Lena Sweet is not just an exceptional student, she's an exceptional young woman. Whether she's writing a feminist analysis of a Bollywood movie, completing a thesis on possession horror films and gender, or crafting a social media plan for environmental nonprofit, Lena brings intelligence, creativity, and passion to all that she does. A member of the campus newspaper's senior leadership team, Lena has boosted the newspaper's social media presence and helped lead efforts to increase campus coverage. Lena plans to pursue a career in magazine writing and publishing or in social media. Congratulations, Lena. The Sarah Brown Sullivan Memorial Award in Literature goes to Sophia Diaz. Sophia Diaz has taken full advantage of the opportunities made possible to her. She's a Pell Honors student who has pursued a rigorous course of study. Her thesis, a comparative moral assessment of the heroines in Moll Flanders and Tess of the D'Urbervilles, has been singled out by her instructor as particularly impressive. She has also added significantly to the department and university, resurrecting and serving as president of the English Guild, and helping plan events such as the Mad Tea Parties, the Jane Austen Ball, and a trip to see Shakespeare's first folio at Brown University. Sophia has been offered a scholarship at Brown University for graduate study. Congratulations, Sophia.
Dr. Jameson Chase will now present the Environmental Studies Award to Megan Senak.
Megan Senek has earned the highest GPA in the Environmental Studies major, demonstrating mastery throughout the interdisciplinary curriculum in science, policy, ethics, while also earning a minor in biology. Meg has involved herself deeply with clubs on campus, such as Protect Our Wildlife, community engagement in environmental service projects, such as with Clean Ocean Access, and she is a mentor in the first-year experience. She has been an invaluable intern with the Aquidneck Land Trust and Norman Bird Sanctuary, returning to volunteer hours long after the internship was over. In 2014, Meg was awarded a National Science Foundation Summer Undergraduate Research Fellowship, working on a Northeast regional study analyzing the effects of large-scale climatic events on small watersheds. And during the summer of 2015, Meg was selected from among a very competitive pool of applicants by Mystic Aquarium to work with the African Penguin Husbandry Center, work that led to her senior thesis, Endangerment of the African Penguin, Key Anthropogenic Impacts and Current Conservation Efforts. Following graduation, Meg will head to Delaware to join a multi-state salt marsh habitat and avian research program with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to recover declining populations of the endangered salt marsh sparrows and other salt marsh habitat specialists. Conservation is lucky to have someone like Meg Senek. Congratulations.
Dr. Deborah Curtis will now present the Global Studies Award to Colleen Clunan.
It is my pleasure to award Colleen Clunan with the Global Studies Award. For her senior project, she investigated the current policies and programs in the European Union and Commission which impact unemployment among the youth in Spain. She was invited to attend the Mercy International Conference in Dublin. She has done service work in Nicaragua with the mustard seed community. She spent part of the month of March at the United Nations for the Commission on the Status of Women, attending sessions with the Mercy Global Action. She is currently pursuing her master's degree in international relations at Salve Regina, and her commitment to social justice is exactly what Sister Catherine McCauley, the founder of the Sisters of Mercy, would have wanted. Congratulations.
Dr. John Quinn will present the History Department Awards to Rose Durand and Francis Quigley.
This year's Brother John Buckley Award for Outstanding Senior Thesis goes to Rose Durand. For her thesis, Rose chose to study the radical phase of the French Revolution, which is known as the Reign of Terror, a cheery topic. While recognizing that the radicals faced many opponents inside and outside of France, Rose concluded that their biggest problem was the distrust that they felt towards each other. Rose argued persuasively that this internal infighting played a key role in the collapse of the French Revolution. We congratulate Rose on her thesis, and we wish her the best as she pursues a master's degree in museum studies at New York University in the fall. Nice going, Rose. This year's Florence Cairns Murray Award for Excellence in History goes to Francis Quigley, a double major in history and philosophy and a member of the Pell Honors Program, a busy man. Frank has excelled in all of his history coursework. Last summer, Frank was selected to conduct a series of interviews with Mrs. Dorrance Hamilton and several long-term members of her staff. From these interviews, Frank gained many insights into how life has changed for Newport's summer colonists over the years. This summer, Frank will continue his Newport studies as a research associate at the Preservation Society of Newport County. Congratulations, Frank.
Dr. William Stout will present the Mathematical Sciences Department Award to Dominic Toro.
Throughout his studies at Salve Regina, Dominic Toro has consistently demonstrated high levels of scholarship and mathematical maturity. He has been an active member of the Math Club, serving as treasurer this current year. In addition, he has been active in Stage Fright Student Theater Group throughout his years at Salve, with a stage role this year. Dominic plans a career teaching mathematics. The Mathematical Sciences Department is proud to bestow on Dominic Toro our award in mathematics.
Dr. James Mitchell will present the Modern and Classical Languages Department Awards to Colleen Clunan, Tiffany Rose Barley, Taylor Enos, and Jennifer Kane.
The Department of Modern and Classical Languages is very happy to recognize the work and efforts of Colleen Clunan with the Dr. Roberto Vasquez Memorial for Excellence in Spanish Award. Colleen has studied a wide variety of subjects, both on campus and well abroad in Seville, and has consistently excelled in all of them. She makes every effort to maintain her language skills, in addition to doing insightful work in the exploration of culture and literature, regardless of the level of difficulty. We will miss her good humor and contributions to class and wish her well in graduate school. Congratulations, Colleen. The Department of Modern Classical Languages is pleased to announce that this year's recipient of the Knights of Columbus Award is Taylor Enos. Taylor is a double major in Spanish and political science. He spent a semester in Alicante, Spain, and was an active member of the Department of Modern Languages through his participation in language tables and the Language House and volunteering at the Pell School. This year, he took on the additional challenge to write an honors thesis entitled La herencia de la identidad, el papel del modernismo en la literatura hispana, the legacy of identity and the role of modernism in Hispanic literature. His analysis of the transatlantic modernist literary movement was well-researched and innovative. Congratulations to him on his excellent work. Felicidades. The Northeast Conference Award for the study of French is awarded to Jennifer Kane. Throughout her 4 years here at Salve, Jenny has worked tirelessly to complete a double major in French and environmental science. Diligent and hardworking, Jenny made one of her dreams come true when she managed to put a 4-year plan into place that allowed her to spend a semester abroad in France during her junior year. Her experiences in Aix-en-Provence will always be, according to her, some of the best memories that she has, and certainly a high point in her undergraduate career. We wish Jenny the very best that life can offer as she sets out to pursue her career path. Félicitations. Okay. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. This page is stuck together. Sorry about that. The Department of Modern and Classical Languages is pleased to announce that this year's recipient of the award for the study of French is Tiffany Rose Barley, who patiently waited. Rose has proven herself to be an excellent student while at Salve, pursuing a double major in French and art history. Serious and hardworking, Rose has a genuine enthusiasm for the study of languages and cultures, as evidenced by her experience studying abroad during her junior year. She spent 1 semester in Paris and another in Rome. These 2 opportunities have not only enhanced her mastery of both French and Italian, but they have also deepened her understanding of what it means to truly appreciate another culture and people. Ultimately, Rose hopes to find a future career in the restoration of stained glass windows, a highly specialized craft for which she has a true passion. We wish her well in her future endeavors and know that she will be successful in whatever path she chooses. Felicitations.
Awards for the music program will be presented by Professor Peter Davis to Savannah Rapucci, Nicole Dean, Cleora Ohar, and Sarah Burkhofer.
This year's Mr. and Mrs. Henry J. Gorman Award for Excellence in Music is awarded to Savannah Rapucci. Savannah's a music minor. She's an outstanding student in music theory and in vocal performance. She's also a singer with a great deal of versatility and talent. She's very involved in the music department too. She performs with the university chorus, madrigals, and the female a cappella group, Pitches with Attitude, who sang the national anthem before. One of her talents that has come out with the Pitches with Attitude is her ability to do beatboxing. Now, I can't do this really, but she's very good at it, much better than I am. Savannah has also been a leader among her peers, organizing and supervising student help, assisting in the departmental move to Angelus Hall, which was a huge job, and at important music department events such as the annual SRU Day, the student performances that were there. Congratulations, Savannah. The Choral Ensembles Award for 2016 goes to Nicole Dean. There you go. A nursing major with a deep-seated love of music, Nikki is an inspiration to her peers and a mentor to underclassmen. She has been a member of the university chorus and madrigals every semester and a driving force behind Salve Regina's a cappella group, Pitches with Attitude. Under her leadership, Pitches has sung at concerts, basketball games, dance shows, Board of Trustees dinners, and at this morning's honors and awards, as well as at services for remembrance for hospice. We thank Nikki for her generosity and inspiration in bringing music to the hearts of many. Thank you, Nikki. The faculty of the music program are pleased to present the Instrumental Music Award to Cleora O'Hare. Cleora is a music minor and a talented violinist. She's played in the string quartet and as first violinist in the orchestra for all 4 years that she's been at Salve. In addition, her interest in music of the classical era has also led to Cleora taking part of a short-term study abroad in Austria, where students followed in the footsteps of classical giants Haydn, Mozart, and Beethoven. We had a great time following in those footsteps, didn't we? Cleora, we hope your love of music continues to inspire you and touch the lives of those around you. Congratulations. The Department of Music, Theater, and Dance is pleased to present the Nancy Hallis Award for Excellence in Solo Performance to Sarah Burkhofer. Ah. Sarah is a gifted student of voice and music and has been in numerous theater performances over the past 4 years. Her most recent roles have been in Our Town and Spring Awakening. Sarah's many talents have also been contributed to the Playwright Guild, University Chorus, and Stage Fright, the student-run theater organization. Congratulations, Sarah. Now my colleague, Lindsay Garino, will present the awards in dance to Jenna Lynn Geisen and Alexis Stewart.
The first recipient of the 2016 Dance Award is Jenna Lynn Geisen. Jenna is the first biology major to successfully complete a dance minor, but her accomplishments don't stop there. Jenna is also graduating with minors in chemistry and psychology. Although her rigorous academic schedule often pushed her to her limits, Jenna always made dance a priority. As one of the most talented dancers to ever come through Salve's dance program, she has represented Salve in 3 American College Dance Association adjudicated performances at Boston Contemporary Dance Festival, Southern Vermont Dance Festival, and countless performances here at Salve as a member of Extension's dance company. Most recently, she had a solo commission for her final Extension's performance. She has proven herself to be a skilled and naturally gifted choreographer as well, and earned the coveted role of student choreographer for Extensions in both 2015 and 2016. Jenna, you've inspired so many with your talent and your passion, and you will be greatly missed. The second recipient of the 2016 Dance Award is Lexi Stewart. Lexi, an elementary education major with minors in both special education and dance, has been a true gift to the dance program. As a member of Extension's dance company since her freshman year, Lexi has been the face of positivity, kindness, and dedication. With her infectious spirit, Lexi jumped at every opportunity presented to her and led others in a quiet and humble but powerful way. Her unique dance style has inspired many others in the dance program to be more confident dancers and performers. She has performed as a soloist and an ensemble member with Extensions, has choreographed a number of pieces for the Student Choreography Showcase, and was also senior captain for SRU Dance, Salve's largest student-run organization. Lexi, your ability to transform the energy in a room will make you a remarkable teacher, and we look forward to hearing about your future accomplishments. And here is Reggie Phoenix from theater announcing the theater award.
Hunter Nicholson has been an integral part of the Salve community for over the past 4 years. He has served as orientation leader for the classes of 2017 and 18. He's been a powerful representative for the theater program in Salve as an institution through our open houses, our major minor fairs, and our sorry, I've been an actor for 30 years and I'm flubbing. And our connection days. And he's actually contributed us having the largest incoming freshman class since I've been here, so I congratulate him for that. He's been a member of the Playwriting Guild and Stage Fright, and has worked tirelessly behind the scenes at the Casino Theater. And he can also add to that playwright now, as he just completed writing, producing, and directing an original play called Man Up as part of his senior thesis project. His most significant contribution, however, has been that of bringing his tremendous talent to the stage. If you've had the pleasure of coming to any production in the past 3 years, you've had the great pleasure of seeing him in action. He's performed in roles as varied as the aged thespian in The Fantastics, the 1,000-year-old sage Tiresias in Antigone, the old man reflecting back on a life lived after being taken in by an Armenian refugee couple in Beast on the Moon. He's played a lot of old guys. It's called Range. He's also played the bon vivant Algernon in The Importance of Being Earnest, and his crowning achievement in the role of Melchior in our recent production of Spring Awakening broke my heart. My heart's breaking as I speak because he's part of the first class that I'm graduating as head of the theater program. He's brought tremendous humanity, humility, and profound artistry to his work. He is that student that we as educators hope for in our programs. His work ethic and curiosity are unmatched. His commitment to his craft is unparalleled, and his true kindness and compassion for his students, the faculty and staff, are something that we all should strive for. I'm so proud of you, Hunter. And it's my pleasure to present him with the Author R. Masterson Award.
Dr. Eileen Gray will present the Nursing Awards to Olivia Maxwell, Jenna Hood, Diane Stabler, and Shannon Sullivan.
The Catherine McCauley Award is given to the pre-licensure nursing student who is graduating with the highest grade point average. The recipient is a well-rounded individual who has been described as one who has excellent patient assessment skills, is caring, and most of all, compassionate. She is a patient advocate and is supportive to others. Her care plans and journals reflect dynamic ability to learn and to incorporate evidence-based nursing into her practice. She described herself as one who has grown tremendously and is able to apply the knowledge and skills she has learned to her career as a nurse. She is a student athlete and is respected by all. I am privileged to present this award to Olivia Maxwell. Olivia is also going to be part of our BSN to DNP program starting in September. The Patricia Egan Glancy Memorial Scholarship Award. This award was established by the family and friends of Patty Glancy, a member of the Salve Regina class of 1972. Patty lost a courageous battle with cancer in 2005. She is lovingly remembered for her joyful spirit, dedication to family and friends, and for her commitment to helping people who struggle with mental illness. This year's recipient is a strong advocate for mental health treatment and advanced behavior modification therapies. She excelled as a clinical leader, displaying strong communication skills as well as exhibiting solid skills in multidisciplinary interaction and teamwork. She demonstrates strong compassion in the clinical environment and has a passion for research and the development of various treatments and activities which increase the community integration and socialization of individuals who are managing mental health diagnoses. In addition to maintaining a meritorious academic acumen, she is a member of the Salve Regina's dance troupe. She expertly choreographed and organized several dance performances and mentored junior peers. She has been an outstanding student that will be successful in any endeavor she chooses. She is focused on achieving her goals and is ready to advance her clinical and leadership responsibilities in a mental health advanced degree. I am honored to name Jenna Hood as the recipient of the Patricia Egan Glancy Memorial Scholarship. The Sister Madeline Sansucci Nursing Award. The Sister Madeline Sansucci Award is given to the RN to BSN degree completion student with the highest grade point average. This year's student found her passion later in life. Nursing was a second degree path for her. She started it after she began to feel there was greater potential for her to fulfill in life. This clarity led to her enrollment in an anatomy class, which further led to her achievement, graduating as valedictorian in her associate's class. While at Salve, she was articulate, poised, and driven in her ambition to advance her education in nursing. She excelled in class, demonstrating strong didactic and presentation skills. While she cannot be with us today, I am honored to have presented this award to Diane Stabler. And finally, the Walsh Senior Prize. The Walsh Senior Prize is named in honor of Christine Walsh, who, with her sisters and a friend, distinguished themselves with the excellent care they provided to a patient near the end of his life. Through their work, they provided him with comfort and they provided him with faith. This award was established for a graduating senior who has demonstrated qualities of excellence in clinical care, compassion, professional leadership, and integrity. This year's recipient has been described as conscientious and flexible in the clinical setting. She is adaptable. She handles multiple demands from patients, families, and staff members with poise. She is attentive to patients' emotional cues and is empathetic to others' feelings. She is a member of Sigma Theta Tau, International Society of Nursing. She has worked tirelessly within the nursing department as both a mentor and teacher, if you will, for the underclassmen. In addition, she was an organizer for the Relay for Life, and she participated in health screening at the Providence Rescue Mission. The recipient defines benevolence, integrity, and professional behavior. She is able to synthesize didactic material into a coherent understanding of the holistic care of others. It is my distinct honor to present this award to Shannon Sullivan.
Dr. Lois Evloff will present the Philosophy Department Award to Brandon Harrington.
Brandon Harrington well deserves this year's Philosophy Department Award for a number of reasons. He has achieved an excellence in this subject, in this major, and has remained an ambitious and insightful and very talented young man. He also has achieved a double major in religious and theological studies. More importantly, he attacks his work with an enthusiasm and a dedication and a carefulness which is remarkable in itself. And most importantly of all, he loves what he does. He loves his academic work. He loves academic pursuits. It is easy to run out of superlatives with which to describe Brandon. He is president of the Philosophy Club and is president of Phi Sigma Tau, the National Philosophy Honor Society. This fall, Brandon will begin his master's studies as graduate work at Union Theological Seminary. Congratulations, Brandon. Godspeed.
Dr. Clark Merrill will present the Political Science Department Award to Bridget Sawyer.
The Department of Political Science and International Relations grants this year's Bowers Award to Bridget Sawyer. Bridget wrote an outstanding research thesis on the Constitution's Guarantee Clause, which guarantees that every state shall have a Republican form of government. Bridget argued that the Supreme Court has erred in its finding that this is a strictly political question over which the court has no jurisdiction. Bridget defended her thesis knowledgeably and with professional poise before an audience and a panel of faculty. Also this year, Bridget was inducted into the National Honor Society for Political Science, Pi Sigma Alpha. Bridget has a stellar legal career ahead of her. The whole political science department is proud of you, Bridget. Congratulations.
Dr. Arthur Frankel will present the Helene Kelly Burrell Award in Psychology to Matthew Sinkowitz.
Matt Sinkowitz is an excellent student who does exceptionally well in all his courses and also provides proof that you can be a high-performing, serious student and also have great fun in the process. He's the vice president of the SRU chapter of Psychi, the Honor Society for Psychology, and he has presented his research with Dr. John Tawa at professional conferences. He's represented the department on Connections Days, open houses, and other events, and makes a convincing case for how studying psychology at Salve can be rewarding in many ways. Matt is currently finishing his master's degree in our Applied Behavior Analysis program. The psychology department also wants to recognize Matt for his contribution to karaoke night at O'Brien's. And as is usually the case with his work, it's always been an A-level performance, more or less. Thank you, Matt, and congratulations.
Dr. Anthony Lopresti will present the John and Helen Rock Memorial Award in Religious and Theological Studies to Matthew Brady and the Theta Alpha Kappa Distinguished Achievement Award to Brandon Harrington.
It is with great pleasure that the Religious and Theological Studies Department presents the John and Helen Rock Memorial Award to an individual who has excelled both in the classroom and in the wider community. During his years at Salve, Matt has matured in the discipline and has enthusiastically embraced departmental life, serving in particular as president of the Religious and Theological Studies Club. He couples a deep appreciation for the riches of the Catholic tradition with a commitment to participate in its ongoing growth and development. In the fall, he will pursue a master's degree in the area of Jewish-Christian relations at the Catholic Theological Union in Chicago. Please join me in congratulating Matthew Brady. The department is also pleased to present the Theta Alpha Kappa Distinguished Achievement Award to Brandon Harrington, a student who has demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to the discipline of theology as well as philosophy, as we've just heard from Dr. Everleth. During his time at Salve, Brandon has not been content to tread the more established paths within the discipline, but rather has explored and settled in the cutting edges of contemporary scholarship, particularly in the area of political theology. As he leaves for graduate studies, he has demonstrated himself to be a highly original and innovative scholar. It is a privilege and pleasure to present this award to our valedictorian, Brandon Harrington.
Sister Janelle Luciani will present the Social Work Department Field Award to Jacqueline Ofria.
Last but not least, the 2016 Field Award is presented to Jacqueline Ofria, an outstanding and dedicated social worker. Selected from several competitive nominees, Jackie distinguished herself in field with her solid knowledge base, her engagement and assessment skills, her ability to document in a clear and concise manner, and her competence in working well independently as well as on a team. Jackie's performance in field was so exemplary that she became the first intern at the Rhode Island Veterans Home to be assigned the task of a unit social worker, a position held only by social workers with an MSW degree. Jackie not only gained the respect and admiration of her clients, but the entire interdisciplinary team, from the general to the attending physicians and psychiatrists, for her excellent follow-through, her overall high level of professionalism, and her strong commitment to the values of the profession. Jackie's impact on those she served will long be remembered after she graduates. Congratulations, Jackie.
That was not quite the last. We have one more award, the William Vereika Fine Arts Award, and it's my privilege to present it to Serena LaFond. Recipients of this award excel in more than one discipline related to the arts. The university is proud to present the William Vereika Award to Serena LaFond. She has been a Pell Honor student while completing a double major in psychology and studio art with a concentration in painting. Her artwork usually deals with psychology. Serena has been on the executive board of the Art and Art History Guild and served as its vice president. She helped plan and organize the recent highly successful art auction and has been included for 3 years in the Best of Salve Student Show. She has also collaborated on a diversity mural for the Center of Student Development. In the psychology department, Serena served as a research assistant and co-presented a paper at the American Psychological Association of Canada on physiological stress and cross-racial interactions in a virtual world. She has also interned in neuropsychology at Rhode Island Hospital and is a member of the International Psychology Honor Society, Psy-Chi. Her immediate goals are to participate in an artist residency and then to enroll in graduate school. Congratulations, Serena. Dr. Scott Zeman and Khalil Habib will recognize the students who have successfully completed the Pell Honors Program. I ask that these students proceed to the stage when their names are called.
The Pell Honors Program was created to provide a challenging academic program that both honors and fosters the values of Salve Regina University and Senator Claiborne Pell, global citizenship and public service. These students have completed a series of rigorous interdisciplinary courses, internships, and a study abroad experience. This year's graduates of the Pell Honors Program are Michael Bell, Brooke Binder, Christina Blevins, Cheyenne Boyd, Mary Brown, Catherine Butterfield, Annie Carlson, Julia Kasberg, Colleen Clunan, Leah Cure, Brianna De Silvia, Rachel De Luca, Sophia Diaz, Taylor Donaldson, Kathleen Gamez, Sean Garrity, Julie Grant, Brandon Harrington, Chelsea Howerton McWillie, Serena LaFond, Elisa Magarini, Jessica Martina, Amelia Mason, Kristen McDermott, Brittany Mendelson, Grace Mills, Rhiannon Morrissey, Jacqueline Offra, Gloria O'Hare, Christopher O'Keefe, Catherine Puff, Melissa Prunier, Francis Quigley, Savannah Rapucci, Emily Saback, Bridget Sawyer, Julia Simonu, Kimberly Spring, Tara Stanzione, Rachel Stuve, Megan Sylvia, Alyssa Tambleson, Jordan Tuman, Angelina Todaro, Melanie Tognagazi, and Dominic Torrio. Congratulations.
Louise Monast, University Registrar, will read the names of those students receiving Latin honors, and Dr. Zeman will present the students with their honor cords.
In completing your degrees at Salve Regina, each of you has a distinction of which you can be proud. Earning your degree is a great accomplishment. On top of that, it is especially fitting for us to celebrate high academic achievement as measured by cumulative grade point average. Baccalaureate degree candidates are awarded Latin honors on the basis of the cumulative GPA when the honors residency requirement is met and all degree requirements are completed by graduation date. Salve Regina is proud to recognize our scholars by presenting them with honor cords to be worn with their academic robes at commencement. White cords indicate honors, cum laude. Blue cords indicate high honors, magna cum laude. Gold cords indicate highest honors, summa cum laude. As we ask the candidates to come for their honor cords, please refrain from applauding on such time as all the names have been called in each category. The cum laude graduates are Colby Elizabeth Alvarez, Lauren Nicole Angel, Anna Maria Artiega, Savannah Dawn Baker, Christina Marie Blevins, Cheyenne Haley Boyd, Mary Kathleen Brown, Mary Elizabeth Kane, Benjamin Campbell, Lauren Grace Campbell, Anne Elizabeth Carlson, Julia Sophia Kasberg, Larisa Chioco, Alexis Megan Klinger, Merrill May Cordero, Kelly Jean Corrigan, Shannon Mary Ellen Curran, Kelly Alvis Davin, Rachel Marie DeLuca, Marissa Lynn DePietro, Sophia Emily Diaz, Rose Ellen Durand, Sean Patrick Flanagan, Shannon Lee Flynn, Marissa Ann Gagnon, Kathleen Renee Gamez, Haley Erin Graustein, Lauren Elizabeth Hartnett, Samantha Caitlin Kozlowski, Serena Megan LaFond, Amanda Jennifer Latini, Victoria Lillian Lurson, Jessica Nicole Martina, Kristen Lee McDermott, Mariah Hope Mosher, Matthew Timothy Murphy, Hunter William Nicholson, Aubrey Jane Palmquist, Christina Ann Paola, Catherine Lee Poff, Cassidy Ann Rhoda, Michael John Salvatore, Derek Sarfodarko, Jennifer Margaret Satanowicz, Elisa John Schumacher, Taylor Alexa Seelan, Anna Lynn Schultz, Matthew Gerard Sinkowitz, Maria Danielle Smith, Emma Nicole Spang, Catherine Roberta Stokel, Rachel Mary Stevie, Shannon Elizabeth Sullivan, Alyssa Jane Tamlingson, Jordan Nicole Thuman, Nathaniel Roger Ward, Mary Kate Wells, Kristen Ann Wilinkowitz, Brianna Michelle Willard, Ashley Suzanne Woodworth. Congratulations to the cum laude graduates. The magna cum laude candidates are Megan Kate Anderson, Tiffany Amber Marie Barley, Sarah Ann Brochu, Emily Ann Burgess, Dominique Ariel Burnham, Catherine Ann Butterfield, Colleen Elizabeth Clunan, Megan Gallo, Sean Patrick Garrity, Julie Ann Grant, Julia Jameson Grover, Megan Suzanne Huber, Shannon Elizabeth Killian, Leah Patricia Cure, Regina Francis Licori, Eva Arlene Machado, Olivia Milena Maxwell, Michael Patrick McNamara, Gabriel Maria Milo, Rhiannon Lynn Morrissey. Jacqueline Ofria. Joseph James Pate. Francis Quigley III. Savannah Lindsay Rapucci. Joelle Jacqueline Ross. Marissa Janae Rothwell. Emily Elizabeth Sarsfield. Megan Senick. Michaela Ann St. Jean. Jenna Stanley. Tara Shelby Stanzione. Megan Francis Sullivan. Abigail Lee Tepper. Angelina Marie Todaro. Melanie Rose Tonazzi. Victoria Alexandra Travis. Megan Taylor Trasco. Congratulations to the magna cum laude candidates. The summa cum laude candidates are Amanda Taylor Bailey, Bethany Ann Begas, Brooke Suzanne Binder, Sarah Nicole Burkhofer, Caitlin Marie Bove, Matthew Joseph Brady, Sarah Elizabeth Durso, Brandon John Harrington, Marielle Catherine Sager, Brittany Marie Mellinson, Danielle Maria Niebuhr, Desiree Nicole Peterson, Alexis Courtney Pike, Jenna Eve Plosky, Jessica Ann Popick, Bridget Catherine Sawyer, Mallory Karen Shields, Alexis Nicole Stewart, Thomas Strasensky, Alina Ray Sweet, Megan Marie Sylvia, and Dominic Taro.
Dr. Zeman will now present the valedictorian for the class of 2016.
The valedictorian is that member of the graduating class who has the highest cumulative GPA at the end of his or her 7th semesters. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the valedictorian of the Salve Regina University class of 2016, a double major in philosophy and in religious and theological studies, Brandon Harrington.
Hello. Thank you, Dr. Zeman. To address the Salve community today is a humbling opportunity. But first, I would like to invite a few of my sisters to come to the stage. While they join me, let us begin. Here we are. We all want this weekend to be ideal. We want ideal weather, we want to laugh, but we also want to be moved to tears. We want short speeches and long celebrations. Most of all, we want to dwell in hope rather than fear towards our futures. So let's talk about this last point. Let's talk about hope. Ernst Bloch, author of The Principle of Hope, gives us 5 questions that should guide our reflections. Who are we? Where do we come from? Where are we going? What are we waiting for? And what awaits us? These are questions of orientation, a process we thought we completed with matriculation. But the past 4 years have continuously asked us to think and rethink who we are, where we are going, where we have been, what we are waiting for, and what awaits us. Orienting ourselves with hopefulness is of great personal importance, but is of even more importance for the world we enter following tomorrow's festivities. During our time at Salve, we have witnessed a nationwide identity crisis. The narrative of progress we believe to be our history over the past 50 years is suspect. Our ideals of justice and mercy are distant from our realities. As members of the class of 2016, we studied at a mercy school while hope and fear have surged within and around us, while countless Americans voiced their struggles and continued to demand dignity where they have little to none, while the Black Lives Matter movement caught global attention. Amidst the pomp and circumstance of commencement weekend, it may seem inappropriate for me to address you in this way, but the disconnect between our ideals and the actual state of affairs requires immediate attention. In solidarity with those who have experienced the injustices that persist in our nation and at our university, I ask my sisters to share their ideals and hopes and to ask about the work we need to be doing as graduates and as a Mercy institution.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Brandon, my brother, for sharing your time with us. It is important for us to lead this university in a positive direction upon the culmination of our 4 years here. It is important for us to recognize our wrongdoings and hold one another and our university accountable for the changes we want to see. Graduates, remember all the things you wish were different about Salve, and also remember that as alumni, it is our responsibility to make the value of mercy possible for Salve Regina University. Administrators, please understand that bureaucracy and committee meetings can only take us but so far. The reason why our student body feels the need for activism is because we live the needs of this campus, and we feel the urgency of these necessities every single day. Among the improvements we need to see at Salve, we will be addressing an evil which has so profoundly poisoned our campus. Through our experiences and encounters with different facets in this university, we have noticed a problem which has proliferated through our campus since we came in as freshmen and has continued to seep into this institution for the last 4 years. This evil has been named racism, and unfortunately has been disguised with the veil of opinion and lack of information. They say ignorance is bliss, but for us, it's a burden. Ignoring situations like discrimination, racism, bigotry, and underrepresentation has never resulted in anything positive, as has been shown throughout history. Maintaining a facade that Salve is this peaceful, positive, and welcoming environment, while simultaneously casting a shadow over issues such as these, does not serve as a solution, but only allows for these problems to flourish. Why should students be afraid of speaking out about the issues they face as people of color, in fear that they'll be shut down, ridiculed, and even accused of doing the very thing that causes their pain? This institution was founded by women who weren't afraid to speak out. So why should we remain silent? Silence has never been the answer.
Thank you again, Brandon. Silence isn't the answer. neither is color blindness. If you don't see the color of my skin, you do not see me. To truly be just and merciful, we have to embrace each other's differences. We must recognize that we are all different. When each of us came to Salve, we came with different experiences and backgrounds. Our experiences are what make us who we are and how we navigate through this world that can sometimes feel very dark. When you tell someone of color that you don't see the color of their skin, you are essentially telling them that they're invisible. I am not invisible. My roots go as far as Africa, Spain, and the Taino people. I wear my melanin with pride. My skin is a part of me, and it makes me who I am. I'm not invisible. I am invincible. Therefore, until we all embrace our differences and admit our wrongs, we cannot move forward.
Thank you, Brandon. If it weren't for the Office of Multicultural Programs, many of us would not be walking across the stage tomorrow. Dr. Sami Nassim has provided the encouragement, support, and advocacy on this campus in order to ensure students of color make it to graduation. Unfortunately, some students feel the Office of Multicultural Programs is only present on campus for students of color. This is a misconception. The office and SAMI are present to support and advocate for any student on campus who needs an advocate, including all white students. There are a number of staff and faculty members that are here for students, but too few of them exist, and that is a problem. The Office of Multicultural Programs is one office, and Dr. Nassim is one person. Although the office is making progress, we need more administrators, faculty, and staff members to be as dedicated as Dr. Nassim has been for the last 4 years. We need more faculty and staff members like Dr. Sean O'Callahan, Barbara Lamonaco, Ralph Tavares, Dr. Paula Martasian, Dr. Troy Caddison, Dr. Jordan Miller, Sister Janelle, Dr. Arthur Frankel, Dr. Deborah Curtis, and Malcolm Smith. We cannot allow those selected faculty and staff members to carry the weight of supporting all of our students.
A picture in McKillop Library caught my attention last week of Martin Luther King Jr. addressing the thousands of people assembled in front of the Lincoln Memorial on August 28, 1963. The triumphant line, "I have a dream," is superimposed above King. His back is turned. He does not face us in McKillop. I see only a multitude of black faces. As I reflect on the continued structural and physical violence inflicted on black lives, I perceive a tension that borders on a contradiction between these expectant faces and King's ever-appropriated, always repeated words. This combination of word and image has become a cruel irony to me over this final semester, both in terms of the ongoing movement for black lives and in terms of the mission that is Salve's guiding principle. The dream of liberation, the dream of mercy. These are distant ideals that we consider to be within our grasp. We are unwilling to accept that we do not presently live our dreams. If only we could realize that liberation and mercy await us on a continuously proceeding horizon, as an impossible dream, worth dreaming nonetheless, because it perpetually challenges us to act harmoniously, justly, and mercifully. To do so, we need to stop excusing who we are. Our ideals are stated but not attained. We cannot attain them, but we can aim. Call it utopic, I call it hope. Say that I am naive, but mercy shouldn't be a brand we cover our shortcomings with, feigning excellence when there is much work to be done. Who are we really? Do we give substance to the fine words that adorn our halls, our website, and our pamphlets? Or are we making claims when we should be taking actions to change our university and ourselves into pioneers of mercy? There is slow progress, but to assert success before our principles shape and permeate everything we do is to ignore the fact that mercy is never a completed activity. We're not finished, we never will be. In facing the infinite distance between our present accomplishments and our aims, we are finally properly oriented. Here we are. What awaits us? We have our ideals, our orientation, our hope. But will we, as graduates, administrators, faculty, and staff, proceed in this direction earnestly and unapologetically? Let us live mercy with an urgency that we have never known before, that our nation has never witnessed, that our world requires now more than ever. As for me and my sisters, we will live the urgency of mercy through all that awaits us. Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon. Dr. Martha Rose will now acknowledge the Dean of the Class of 2016.
Thank you. I'd like to ask your class dean, Dr. Jamie Hennessy, Dean of the Class of 2016, to join me here now. Here we are. 3 years ago, when the call went out for this new position called Class Dean, I said to Jamie, let's do it. It'll be great. And because she said yes, it really has been great. You and I, Class of 2016, are better because of Dr. Hennessy. Her wisdom, her grace, her easy laugh, those have brightened our days. Dr. Hennessy's deep understanding of the importance of tradition has transformed the role of Class Dean, and her ideas have become the fabric of Salve. From those sophomore suppers, to Sunrise with the President, to the infamous Class Deans. This year, Dr. Hennessy was dubbed the Dean of the Deans, and to me, she will always be that and more. So, Dr. Hennessy, we'd like to present you with this chair. We hope you find just the right spot for it in your home on Black Island. We want you to pour yourself a cup of tea, sit down and revel in the idea that you did a great job, because, Jamie, it really was great. We wish you the best.
Sister Jane Garrity, the president of Salve Regina University, will now present the Faculty Recognition Award and deliver the closing remark.
The Faculty Recognition Award is presented to a faculty member who has at least 3 years of service, and the person is nominated by seniors and juniors based on teaching excellence, campus leadership, and student advocacy. I'm very pleased today to announce that the recipient of the Teaching Award for 2016 is from the Nursing Department, Kathy Rexrode. And now, before we close, let me say thank you. Let me say thank you to all the faculty who have spent such long, hard, and good hours creating the scholars that you saw before you today. I was thinking as I saw them walk past me, one by one by one by one, this is what makes being president of Salve Regina the best job in the world. It truly is. I'm proud of all of you, and I'm also proud of those who speak with strong voices about things that we need to hear. My prayer is that we will listen to those voices and that we will act. I can promise you future students of Salve Regina, and alums of Salve Regina, and parents and faculty, that I would like to take the lead in acting, and I can promise you that I will do whatever I can, and my administration will as well, and I hope the faculty join me in that promise. So now, let's stand and sing our university hymn.
Regina.